So we're sometimes tempted in our yoga practice to jump from our feeling state to our ideal feeling state. But see if you can just stay here. Meet yourself where you are right now with all the intensity that you might be feeling, or maybe feel just softness, sweetness. Maybe there's a lot of things happening in your mind. Maybe there's just peace or something in between. So really checking in. What is happening right now as you're here on your back, dropping the body into the earth a little bit more with each exhale. And then allow the mind to rest into the moment on your breath. So noticing your breath now without shaping it yet. It might start to change the moment you notice your breath. But first, again, meeting our breath where it is. So allowing the breath to be deep or shallow, high or low. And then for your next exhale, really let your jaw drop and open your mouth. Keep your mouth open, inhale. So continue with this open mouth ujjayi breath, oceanic breath. And it's really like a whispered ah on the inhale and a whispered ha on the exhale. And for most people, the exhale is a little bit easier to make that sound. It's like fogging a mirror. But see if you can create the same sound on the inhale. It's the same feeling of narrowing the back of the throat so that the breath goes through slower. And the purpose of this is that we can access more of our lung capacity, which will then help us to go from any fight or flight that we've been in, any stress situation, towards rest and digest. So keep on doing that here. And the only thing of online that I don't enjoy is that I can't hear you breathe. But see if you can really make it nice and loud for yourself. So you're still opening your mouth. Inhale through the mouth. Exhale through the mouth. Good. Now you can stay with this, or it might feel better to close your mouth. Maybe you've been here a million times and you're like, I've got this. So then on the next exhale, halfway through the next exhale, you're going to close your mouth. So it sounds like this. But keeping the sound, it's just a little bit softer. So inhaling through the mouth one more time. Now keep the mouth closed. Inhale through the nose, but with that same sound in the back of the throat. Good. So really keep on checking in as we're relaxing here for a few more moments. If the sound doesn't become this nasal sound, it's really back of the throat. The mind is already somewhere else. Bring it gently back to the breath. We're never punishing the mind. The mind's purpose is to think and analyze, so that is normal. But bring it back into the moment with the focus on the breath. Good. Keep on breathing here. And then go ahead and stretch out your right leg onto the ground and bring your left knee into your chest. Take a deep inhale into that leg. Exhale, draw the knee closer to your chest. And again, inhale deep. Exhale, draw it closer, relax your shoulders, relax your lower back. Last deep breath, inhale. Exhale, free. Good, now hold on to the knee with the left hand, so left knee, left hand. And then begin to open the right arm in either a half cactus or a half T. And then on your exhale, draw that left knee a little bit closer towards the left. Making sure that your right hip is still grounded. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale, so you're opening your hips slightly here. Anchor through that right hip. One more deep breath. Exhale, bring your knee back to center. Good, give it one more good squeeze, inhale. And then exhale, bring that leg back to the earth. Other side, inhale, bring your left knee into your chest. Exhale, see if you can draw it closer to your chest and even closer to your shoulder. Inhale towards the leg, really deep down into the body. Exhale, draw it a little bit closer. One more deep inhale. Then hold on to that right knee with your right hand and open it on an exhale towards the side. So it's a mild hip opener. Keeping that left sit bone and hip to the ground. Inhale deep. Exhale into the hip. Last deep breath in. And then on an exhale, draw your belly button to your spine. Bring your leg back to center. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale, stretch the leg out on the ground. Good. Inhale, bring the left knee back into your chest. This time, taking half happy baby pose. Now, if it doesn't work, to push your foot up into your hand, creating this 90-degree angle with your leg, you can always hold on to somewhere else on the leg. Now, inhale. And then when you exhale, push the foot down as you're pushing back into your hand. So this might lower your knee a little bit closer towards the outside of your shoulder, not to your shoulder, outside the shoulder. Radiate through the left leg. Inhale deep. Exhale, maybe push that foot a little bit more down. Keep the lower back neutral. Last inhale here. And then exhale, slowly bend the knee, release the leg down on the ground. You might notice a difference between legs. Switching sides, bring your right knee into your chest. So we start on the left side because we're in lunar flow. Lunar side of the body is the left. Hold on to the foot. Inhale deep into that leg. And then press with your right hand into the right foot and vice versa. Really trying to get your knee to the outside of your shoulder. That's it. So the knee is completely bent. Inhale deep. Keep the opposite hip on the ground. Exhale. One last deep breath in. And exhale. Slowly release the leg. This time taking a nice stretch with your arms overhead. Reach long, deep inhale. Exhale, take both knees into your chest, and again, going into happy baby, but this time on both sides. So what we don't want to have with happy baby is this, is kind of hips lifting off the ground. We want to anchor through the lower back, and then push your feet down as you push back into your hands. So you really are grounding through the lower back. Keep on breathing your ujjayi breath. If you've lost it, open your mouth again. So full happy baby here. One more deep inhale. And exhale, release the legs down on the ground. Good. Placing the feet onto the earth. Hands down, grab, hold onto the inside of the knees. And then you can rock yourself up and down a few times, or if it feels better, for my body it feels better, rolling over to one side and then coming up. So wherever you are, we'll meet each other on hands and knees, all fours. Good. Keep a long, deep breathing going. Inhale deep. Spread the fingers wide. Exhale long. Good. Now, as you anchor down through the hands and through the tops of the feet, you're going to circle around. Again, opening a little bit more through the sideways and through the hips. Deep inhales will come forward and exhale as you go back. So we're circling around and see if you can really dive into your sideways. So just like we met our emotions where we were and our breath, you really also want to meet your body where it is. If it feels tight, go a little bit more with ease. If you feel like there's a lot of energy to burn, you can throw that energy into your practice a little bit more. In any case, keep on breathing, Ujjayi breath. Reverse the direction, inhale as you come forward, the other side, and exhale as you go back. And slowly coming into the center, curl the toes under and come all the way to downward facing dog. And then see if you can kind of defrost your downward dog. So maybe you're used to kind of wait in downward dog for the next thing to happen. Instead, you gently, intuitively shift from side to side with your hips. It's not restless movement. That's very different. Maybe you can sway through the spine, waving through the spine. Just really feel intuitively where the body needs to open more. It will tell you that if you breathe deeply and long. And from your downward facing dog, begin to walk or step your feet all the way to the top of the mat. Lean forward. And then exhale, wave over your legs. Inhale, lift your arms to the sky, deep breath. Exhale, hands come through the center at your heart. Inhale, circle the arms up to the sky. If you feel very scattered in your mind, look down, otherwise look up. And then exhale, fold over your legs. Really deeply bend your knees, even if you're able to keep your legs straight. Inhale, hands on the shins or the earth, lift halfway. Exhale, step the left foot, big step back. So we start again with the lunar side of the body. Bring your knee to the ground. Left foot steps back, knee to the ground. Anchor down through the right foot. Lift your arms up to the sky. Deep inhale. And exhale, like a wave coming down with the upper body. Hands anchor into the earth. Curl the back toes under. Step to downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, wave forward to plank. Knees, straight legs, coming all the way down to your belly. Have the hands underneath your shoulders. And then draw the chest forward and up as the shoulders come down. Cobra pose. So you really want to move forward and up. Exhale, waving all the way down to your belly. Good. Take a deep inhale here. And then exhale, press back to downward dog. Doing this with your core strength. Exhale, press back to downward facing dog. That's it, good. Long, deep inhale here. And then open your mouth if it's not already. Exhale through the mouth. Good, inhale, float your left leg slowly up to the sky, using the full length of your inhale to do so. Exhale, bring your knee into your chest and step the foot through between the hands. Back knee comes down. Arms rise on your in-breath. Lengthen the tailbone. And like a wave, exhale, come all the way down. Curl the back toes under. Inhale, step forward. Lengthen the spine. And then exhale, fold over your legs. Release the head and neck. Arms come up into the sky. Inhale. Root through the feet. Lift the heart. Exhale. Hands come down in front of the chest. Inhale. Circle the arms up. Exhale. Fold all the way forward. Softness in your face, especially your jaw, your eyebrows. Inhale. Lift halfway. Exhale, anchoring down through the hands. Step your right foot a big step back. Bring your knee to the earth. Inhale, lift your arms to the sky. This time, flip the palms of the hands, and then exhale, open the chest as you release the hands down. So you're opening your shoulders. Hands come down. Inhale to downward facing dog. Exhale, wave forward to plank. Knees, straight legs, coming all the way down. Cobra pose. Inhale. Heart goes forward and up. Exhale, wave all the way back down to your belly. Good. Keep the hands where they are. Inhale to prepare. Exhale to go to downward facing dog. Good. Let me know if the connection is okay, because it looks like you're stuck, so maybe I'm too. Inhale deep through the nose and exhale out of your mouth. Inhale, the right leg lifts. Again, use the full length of the inhale, which is about 4 counts usually. Exhale, step all the way through between your hands. That's it. Arms come up. Inhale deep. And then again, flip your palms. Exhale, circle the arms behind you. Really deep shoulder opener. If you do it really deep and big. Stepping forward. Inhale. And exhale. Arms to the sky. Inhale. Stay with the Ujjayi breath. Exhale. Hands at the heart. Belly button lifts. One more cycle. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, waving forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Stay with the rhythm of your breath. Exhale, step the left foot a big step back. Bring your knee to the ground. Arms lift on an in breath. Palms flip. Exhale, really far behind you with your arms to open the chest. Inhale to downward facing dog. Take your time with each transition. Exhale, wave to plank. Knees, straight legs, your choice, coming all the way down. Good. Inhale, cobra pose, lengthen. Heart shines forward. Tops of the feet on the earth. Exhale, this time straight away to downward facing dog. Pull up and back. On an in breath, lift your left leg up into the sky. Deep, deep breath. Exhale, step the foot through between your hands. Back knee to the earth. Arms rise, inhale. Flip the palms, exhale really far behind you. Hands next to the foot. Inhale, step forward. And exhale, fold over the legs, let your head go. Arms lift, inhale deep, reach long. Exhale, hands at the heart. And for this last side, make this really a move and meditation on your breath. So try to avoid doing this kind of waiting for the next pose to come. Really see if you can connect each pose with your breath. So there we go. Inhale, lift your arms. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, step the right foot a big step back. Beautiful, everyone. Bring that knee down. Inhale, arms lift. Palms of the hands flip behind you. Exhale, circle the arms down. Inhale, anchor the hands, downward facing dog. Exhale, wave to plank, and one big beautiful wave coming down to your belly. Knees or straight legs. Inhale for cobra, again like an ocean wave coming up. Shoulders back, elbows are bent. Exhale, release back to downward facing dog. Good. On an in breath, the right leg lifts up into the sky. Exhale, step the foot through between your hands, back knee to the earth. Inhale, circle the arms up. Exhale, circle them behind you and then next to your front foot. Inhale, step forward. And exhale, fold over the legs. Arms lift up on an in-breath, really deep breath. Exhale, hands at the heart. Bring one hand on the heart, one hand on the belly. Close your eyes and really connect to your Ujjayi breath. If you've lost it, open your mouth. Can you feel that devotional quality of your feet devoted to the center of the planet, really always finding that connection? And can you make this moment even more important than the movement? Just being here with your breath. How does that feel? Does it make you feel anxious or does it make you feel calm? Is there anything coming up for you right now in your mind, or any sensations, emotions? Keep the eyes closed and then walk all the way to the back of the mat. Again, making this just as important as every other big pose. With your eyes closed, walking to the back of the mat. Eyes stay closed. Lift your arms to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, go all the way forward. Let your head go. And then from here, walk all the way out into downward facing dog. Spreading the fingers on the earth. Anchoring through the balls of the feet. And maybe again, you'll find that little pulsation through the body. So maybe there's a wave through the spine. Then bring your big toes to touch. Lift your left knee behind you, slowly up and down the full length of the inhale. And then when you exhale, step that foot through between the hands. This time, keep your right knee off the ground, so the leg is strong. Right hand stays down, and then your left arm goes towards the side, following the horizon line. Take a deep inhale. So you're pointing your left fingertips back to your right foot. And then when you exhale, circle that left arm forward, gather your energy, bring your right knee down, and then shift over to your right foot, stretching the inner left thigh and skandasana. And we'll go again. Bend your left knee. Right hand comes down, left arm goes all the way back. Exhale, bring your right heel to the earth. Bend the right knee and stretch through the left inner thigh. One more time. Inhale, coming forward. Exhale, wave back. Staying in Skandasana, turning all 10 toes to face that right side of the mat. And then you can start to sway from side to side. So you stay where you are. I'm just turning so that you can see me. Bending one knee at a time. And if you like, you can really kind of sweep the floor with your fingertips. Imagining that you're touching the surface of a beautiful river or lake. Let your head go. Make sure your knees are safe. So you're bending one knee on top of the ankle at a time. And inhale, make your way back to that left foot so that's the top of your mat. When you exhale, bring the right knee to the earth and both hands on the inside of your left foot. I'll show you from the front. It's like a wider low lunge. Good. From there, hands come down. Then begin to shift around a little bit. Again, that kind of sahaja movement, spontaneous movement through the hips. Maybe even opening that hip a little bit more by bending the knee to the side. Let this be your kind of gateway, your pathway towards a lizard pose. So you can stay here now, coming into stillness with your hands underneath your shoulders. Or you can bring your elbows down. What you don't want to do is really hang down your lower back. And as women, we have this tendency often because we're flexible in the lower back. Try to push slightly back. So you're protecting your lower back and you're actually using your strength to open the hips more. Oh no, you're still breathing. Long and deep inhales. Softness in the face. Exhale. Good. Enjoy one more breath. Let the hands come down underneath the shoulders. Inhale. And then when you exhale, bring your knee underneath your hip. Walk your hands forward. This is Anahadasana, high pose. So it's different from child's pose. Your hips stay on top of the knee. Lengthen through the spine and we'll wave the back of the heart 3 times. Push the hands down, ground your back like you're doing cat-cow. Keep the shoulders where they are. And then exhale, melt your chest more to the earth. So you're not moving forward onto the hands. You're staying where you are, just round into the back. And then exhale, melt the chest. One more time, round into the back. Melt your heart to the earth. Good. Bring your elbows down, shift your weight forward. Curl the toes under and come into dolphin pose. Walk your feet a little bit higher. Let your head relax. So with dolphin, it's the same sensation as downward dog. You're anchoring down through the forearms to lift your hips up, to move your belly to your thighs. Good. One more deep breath in. And then on the exhale, bring your knees to the ground from dolphin. Sit back onto the heels. And then interlace your fingers behind your back. Lengthen your spine, let your heart shine forward and up as the knuckles of the hands move away from the head. Inhale deep. And exhale. Let the hands come back forward. Curl the toes under and make your way to downward facing dog. Nice long deep breath into the side ribs here. Let something of your day go. Through the mouth. Do that again. Inhale deep. Let something of your week go. Exhale. Last time, deep inhale into the side ribs. Let this whole year go. I know it deserves a really big exhale. Good. Inhale. Now lift your right leg up into the sky. Deep breath. Long, slow movement. Exhale. Knee comes in. Step through. Keep your back thigh strong. Left hand stays down. Right arm comes towards the back foot. Take a deep inhale. And then follow the arm as it comes forward. Turn the left heel down and shift over to that left knee, stretching the right inner thigh. Shift back forward and then inhale, left hand down, right arm back. Exhale, sweep it across the horizon, shifting back to the left foot. One last time, inhale. And exhale. Stay on that side, Skandasana, and wave from side to side, bending one knee at a time. And you can really follow that movement with your arms. And if you want to this time, make the movement higher, depending on your energy. Maybe you need to just keep breathing that up. You can also let your arms aim to the sky. knee towards that right foot. Bring your foot a little wider so you can bring your hands on the inside of the right foot. Left knee comes down. And first, once again, we explore the hip opening here. Sahaja movement, spontaneous movement. Good, and coming to stillness with your hands underneath your shoulders. Push your sit bones back so you feel the strength in the inner right thigh. And then stay up or bring your elbows down. If that makes you feel completely rounded and kind of claustrophobic in the chest, just stay up with your hands. We always want to find this nice energetic alignment through the body instead of feeling stuck. Good, that's it. Some of you have dropped below the screen, but let me know if it's not clear. Good, stay with your Ujjayi breath. Let the mind come back over and over again into the moment with your breath. Good, and let the hands come back underneath the shoulders if the elbows are down. Bring your right knee back. Knees underneath the hips, and then keep that as you walk your hands forward. Hard pose, Anahata. And again, 3 of those waves. So we're not shifting the weight forward, we're just lifting up into the upper back. Inhale, round. Exhale, melt your chest to the earth. Inhale, round, like cat cow. Exhale, melt your chest. One last time, inhale, round. And release. Bring your elbows down, shift your weight forward. If you have a sensitive neck or shoulders, you can also consider interlacing your fingers, as long as you don't make it headstand, it's not. So we want to anchor down through the forearms, curl the toes under, and then walk your feet slightly up as you're pressing your chest back. So really rooting down to lift up. Good. And then release the knees down, stay with your breath. Come back onto the heels. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Let the heart shine up into the sky. Relax your shoulders, lengthen the neck. And then release. Downward facing dog. Walk the hands forward. Come all the way back. Nice long deep breath in. And full release out. Good. Bring the left leg up into the sky one last time. Deep inhale. Exhale, step all the way through between your hands. And then here you can choose. So either the same pattern as before, right hand down, left foot forward, and then left arm to the back. Or if you want to, turn all 10 toes, so all 10 toes, not just your front foot, towards the left. So you're in kind of a side plank and you need to lift your right hip instead of dipping down. So choose your position, all 10 toes to the left or keep toes forward. Inhale deep. Exhale, sweep that left arm across. Same thing, bend your right knee, stretch through the left inner thigh. Inhale, shift forward, right hand down. Maybe turn your toes. If it doesn't feel good, stay with the first variation. Exhale, shifting. Right knee bends. Left leg straightens. Last one, shift forward. That's it. Keep the integrity of the pose, no rushing. Exhale, shifting to that right knee. Skandasana, high or low, or both. And just really make this Sahaja Skandasana, spontaneous flow. So let your arms flow in any way that they want to without overthinking what you're doing. Just keeping the river banks with your feet, and within the river banks, complete freedom through the spine, through the arms, the head. And then coming slowly back towards your left foot. Bring your right knee to the earth. And then turn your left toe slightly out towards the left. Two options here. Option one, right hand down. Option two, right elbow down. We're going to bend the right knee and see if we can grasp, hold on to the outside of the foot, not the inside. See, there's a little difference with the shoulder here. Once you have the foot, if you don't have the foot and you're on your elbow, come up onto your hand. If you can't reach for your foot anyway, reach your heel towards your buttock and let your heart go back. So you want to feel this beautiful heart opening body as you move that left knee away from you. Deep breaths. Let's go Radha Krishna Asana. Again, pushing slightly back with your sit bones, you're not hurting your lower back. And then release very slowly. Coming off if you're on your elbow. Bring that left leg back behind you just to release it in the sky. And then release the knee down onto the earth. Walk your hands forward. Anandasana. Elbows come down, transitioning only through dolphin. And then your choice, either one hand down and then the other, or both elbows at the same time, which is a little bit stronger. So we're all backing down my dog. That's it. In downward facing dog, bring your right leg up into the sky, deepest inhale. Exhale, step your foot through between hands. Left hand comes down. And then either right arm back, keeping the toes forward, or all 10 toes towards the right. So you're on the outside of the left foot, and you're lifting your left hip away from the earth. Inhale deep. Exhale, sweep the arm across. Bend your left knee, stretch the inner right thigh. And again, inhale, come forward. Sweep that right arm across. Good. Exhale, sweep the arm back. Bend the left knee. Nice. Inhale one more time. Really open. Feel that sideways opening. And exhale. Staying with Skandasana. If you feel steady enough, this time close your eyes. And let your whole body move as if you're moving through warm water. What would it look like if you would be seaweed in the ocean? What would you move like? Move to your right foot on your next inhale. And then exhale, left knee to the earth. Let that right foot point out a little bit in a diagonal line towards the right. And you can open the knee, but not by bending the ankle. You keep the line from the heel to the knee as if you're standing. Left hand or left elbow down your chest. And then reach behind you with the right arm, open the chest. Bend your left knee and see if you can catch your foot with your right hand. Outside of the foot. If you have the foot, pick foot into hand, hand into foot, and lean your heart back while pressing your sit bones slightly to your heel. Keep on breathing. Let the heart shine up to the sky. That's it. Roll your chest to the sky. And then exhale. Release the foot if you had it. Hands come back down. Nice. Very slowly move that front leg back behind you. Like almost a half bow, just to refresh it. And then release the knee down underneath the hips. Walk your hands forward. Let the heart melt to the earth. This time, shift forward onto the elbows and then come all the way down to your belly. So you're on your belly with your elbows down. I have to show you this. So you're just in Sphinx. Draw your chest forward, lengthen through the lower back. And then if it feels good, begin to lengthen your arms into seal pose. You don't want to hang in any way in your lower back. Keep the legs super, super active by pushing the tops of the feet down. Take one more deep inhale into the heart. And then when you exhale, come all the way down and let the palms of the hands stretch out above the crown of the head, forehead on the earth. Close your eyes. Full pranam on your belly. Let go. And then let go a little bit more. Are you still with your Ujjayi breath present in this moment? And if not, deep in your breathing. Really let it be the main thing of your practice. Then hands come back underneath the shoulders. Press yourself up and back onto the knees. Sit on the heels, or if that's very uncomfortable, sit cross-legged. It's absolutely an option too. When you're in breath, hands come down onto the thighs, lift your heart to the sky. Try to avoid kind of leaning back. You want to go up and back with the heart. And then exhale, way forward and down. Inhale, lift the heart to the sky. This time as you wave that on, all your way down. Keep on going on your own breath. One more time. Stay forward for a breath, whether it's in child's pose if you were on your knees, or in the forward fold if you're cross-legged. And then the hands come down. Slowly make your way up. And let your legs stretch out. Take a big V. And if you feel that makes your lower back pull, that makes your hamstrings pull on your lower back so you're feeling rounded, sit on something. It can be very simple, just a little pillow or a blanket or roll up the back of your mat. And then make your legs active. So we're just using that hip opening for one last pose. Inhale, bring the left hand down, and then bring the right arm up to the sky. Take a long deep breath into the sideways. When you exhale, sweep the arm across the horizon and bring it down onto the right leg. Inhale, left arm comes up. Exhale, sweep it across the horizon. And keep on going on your own breath. Again, visualizing that you're moving through warm water. How would that feel? How would that change your movement if you would move through warm water? Good, that's it. Beautiful movement, everyone. And then on the next exhale, see if you can come forward, whether that's with your hands behind you or in front of you, making sure you're still activating through the legs by moving the energy up into the hips and then tilt the pelvis forward as you go forward. So this is not a movement from your back, it's really from your pelvis. If it doesn't work, hands behind you, staying upright, push your chest forward and up. Long, deep Ujjayi breaths. Let the breath really support you on your path during your practice. And the breath will also tell you how deep you need to go. If you're too deep, probably you can't breathe very naturally anymore. Make your way back up, inhale. On an exhale, hold on to the backs of the knees and begin to slowly let the legs come to center. Cross your shins in front of you. Let the hands rest down on your thighs or your knees. And close your eyes. And for the next 2 minutes, we'll introduce a little mantra that you can just repeat quietly to yourself. And this will help us to relax even deeper in Shavasana. The mantra is so, S-O, hum, H-U-M, hum. And it means I am. It's a very grounding mantra, especially if we have too much vata, too much air and ether energy, which I don't know if there's anyone who doesn't have too much of that right now. So let your breath still be conscious. You can still do Ujjayi breath if it helps you, or you can return to a more natural flow of your breath as long as it's conscious breathing. And on your next inhale, quietly to yourself, inside of your body, chant the words so, and on your exhales, the word hum. So inhale so, exhale hum. And keep on going with that mantra. Each time the mind begins to wander away from the mantra, you can quietly to yourself thank your mind for that analysis or for that idea, and then come back to the mantra. Slow now, let go of the mantra. And let your attention just go wherever it naturally wants to go to. And slowly, with your eyes still closed if you can, straighten out your legs and come down onto your back, making sure you're warm, comfortable, and cozy in Shavasana. Arms and legs stretched out, completely releasing into the earth. Let the feet drop out to each side, palms of the hands face the sky. And if that feels very uncomfortable, you can always place your hands on your lower belly. And taking one more deep inhale together. Hold the breath at the top. And then exhale out of the mouth, let go. Now let your attention come back to your breath and to your body. Starting to take deeper and longer breaths. And then make small movements to wake your body up. Fingers, toes, head. And let your knees come into your chest, one by one. And from there, roll over to one side, the side that feels most appropriate right now. And taking a breath there. And slowly make your way up into a seated pose. Hands touch in front of the heart. See if there is a feeling state that you'd like to cultivate for this weekend. Again, meeting yourself where you are right now, not being too ambitious. So what would be the next feeling state that you can cultivate? And then bow your head to your heart. May others always benefit from our practice. Namaste. Thank you, beautiful yoginis. I hope you can roll into bed. Well, it's early, but still. And I hope to see you soon in the studio or online.
Thank you, Lisa. Great class.
Good. Good to see you here.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Have a great weekend.
You too.
Yeah, have a good weekend.
You
Bye.
too. Thank you, Ellie. Bye. Bye, Mia. Bye. Bye, Andrea.